July 5th, Sunday. We're up at the little parking lot where climbers can leave their gear or their cars. Just packing up here. It's been raining down low and cloudy for the last 2 or 3 days. T's kind of getting his stuff together there. And we're going to be off in just a few minutes. It's probably about to Camp Muir. We're just coming above the clouds here. I'm not sure how high we are, maybe 7,000 feet. That's what we came up. You can see a few people behind us. It's reasonably warm out, but that's where we're headed, right up there. Hard to see. We're going to head up that escarpment over there. Hopefully top out above the cloud.
Marvelous!
Pretty nice out here, isn't it?
It's just gorgeous. Absolutely.
We climbed above the clouds. Got about 10:30 here. If I'm pointing this in the right direction, you can see St. Helens. Other than that, way in the distance there is Mount Adams. This is where we're heading, so we got a long ways to go. Actually a couple miles more and then we'll be up at Camp Muir, so at least we got some clear weather, kind of some layered clouds. So it looks pretty good. And we're up at Muir here. Tim's just pulling in. Muir's about 10,400 feet. Hey, he's doing great. Just sprinted ahead here to get a little bit of a view in. Can't see much, just some small peaks poking through the clouds. Give you some shots of Muir here when I can see this. Oh. There you go. We're up at Camp Muir. This is the hut we're going to be staying at, just so we can get going a little faster tomorrow. I'll take you inside there in just a second. Take you around, kind of show you these are bathrooms, solar toilets. And down there there's, I think there's like a Rainier mountaineering and a guide shack and stuff like that. So a lot of people come through here. Hard to see anything there, but that's where we came up. Let's take a look inside. Got my tent drying over there. See what T is doing in here. Hey T, what up? What do you got going on in here? Ooh, this thing works in the dark. Sleeping bags? This is where we're gonna sleep. Is this called the triple quadruple California King, huh? Well, for all you people that are looking, it's pot. They can stash like 30 people in here, so we're hoping that we don't get 30 people. So this is going to be our digs for the night. There's our stove. I'm gonna go out and get some snow. I'll be brewing up some water for all sorts of stuff.
Did you get your bag open outside?
What we're doing here is making water 101. Here's our lovely kitchen, as you can see. Here's our water supply. Went out and scooped it off the side of the mountain, and all we do is pour that in there. And get some more, pour it in there, and by that way you make like gallons of water, so it's just a long process. I know,
like therapy.
I know it was a cold, wet hike up here, but how are you doing?
Just lovely.
You're looking like it's pretty nasty where
Feels
you
like
are.
Hawaii.
Hawaii? Guy's got no shoes on, no shirt on. I thought this was going to be a tough trip. Oh well, we'll pay tomorrow.
It's got to be 75 right here.
75. Take a peek around here. Now this is what it's all about. Outstanding. Clear as a bell. Let's take a peek up at the summit. That's where we're sleeping tomorrow. Kind of looks like there's no clouds up there. That's a good thing. Yeah. Get the anti-shake on here. Alright. We're rocking here.
This is already almost dry.
We're still working inside here, our little hut thing here. Almost have all our snow melted and water bottles refilled.
Systems.
Tim's working on a savage tan, which hopefully won't be a savage burn.
I'll give it 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Alright, that's all it is. Morning, about 5 o'clock. Weather looks great. We're packing up. Gonna head up this morning to Summit for an overnight bivvy. Our initial first goal is crossing that, the Cowlitz Glacier. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. And there's a scramble up, I don't know, 600 feet of rock to get onto the Ingraham Glacier. Well, hello everyone. It was a windy day today, but we made it up. What you're looking at is the crater of Rainier. And what we have right down below here is our awesome bivouac spot. This is where Tim and I are going to hang out tonight. Call it home. We improvised a wall, so we have to go melt some snow and get some water because we are out.
Slamming some food.
Slamming food. How was the climb today, Tim? Painful. So we get this view from up here, so for all you folks that are looking around, this is what we're going to see tonight. I don't know whether you can see it, but we got Mount Adams off in the distance.
No, we got a better view than my office window.
Better view than his office, bunch of peaks back there. And we're going to be the only people at 5,000 feet. It's going to be great. So, yep, we found this little spot. I don't know if anyone's supposed to camp here, but we are going to. So, show everybody. It's Tuesday morning. We just spent a wild night up here under the stars. It was crazy. No snow or rain or anything, just a lot of gravel and stuff. So we're packing up, ready to head down what's called the Emmons side, which is the east side of Rainier. And you can see we had our awesome little bivvy spot, other than it wasn't out of the wind. And you can see Adams in the background, but there's the crater. Very large. There's a few people way down there. But yeah, time to head down. Well, welcome. We're on our descent. We're at about 10,500 feet. Just came down that thing. That was kind of weird. Beautiful day. We're on the Emmons Glacier. How's it going, Tim? Is the wind calmed down a little bit?
Oh, totally gone.
Totally gone.
Totally gone. Feels good.
Temp gauge says 60 degrees.
60.
A little bit of climbing if you want to do that. Or sliding. So,
we'll get a little more Hawaii later today.
indeed. So we're going, if I can see where I'm pointing here, down there. It's called Emmons Flats. And then camp there and hang out with you there. That's about camp. Over at what's called Emmons Flats. It's probably about 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Tim is improving on a tent platform and someone left, so what's about more than enough for what we need. So we got plenty of time to do that. And taking a look up, that's what will fall over. So we'll take down today. Hello everybody. It's July 9th and we are coming down. We're coming off the mountain down to start the backpacking leg. We're coming down these big snow fields some of the cool things that go on is you got these big long snow slides that let you descend about 1,000 feet at a time. And you'll see Tim, he's actually coming down one right now. It's pretty cool. So you basically sit down on your butt, use your axe, stop you if you need, and just wail away. Where is he? There he is. You can get going pretty fast, so, and all we need to do is just keep an eye out for crevasses in front, because you wouldn't want to go into one. There you go. Sometimes you get hung up on soft snow, but yeah, this is the awesome way to get down, at least some parts of it anyway. We went past a few groups that were trudging up, and you could tell that they thought we were having a better time.
Yeehaw!
All right, nice job.
Oh man, that's the way to come down.
That is.
Ah!
Yeah, I wish we'd have more of those.
Oh.
Yeah, you get a little wet butt, but
Oh yeah.
very nice. All right, that's what he came down. I don't know what, 500 vertical feet or such, but oh. Let's see. So where are we going now? We're heading down to the terminus of this snowfield, and then we will go down this valley. So we probably have a couple hours more of hiking, and then get down to White River. And then
Trail on top of the ridge there.
yeah. So, at any rate, we'll see you Wednesday, July 9th, about 10 a.m. We are down off the snow. I think we're probably about, I don't know, 7,000, 6,000 feet. There's Tim. He's taking off, get all our climb stuff off, and head down the trail here. Goes around the corner there. So we got crampons to come off, all sorts of stuff. And in keeping with tradition, once you get off the snow for the last time, get down and kiss the ground. There's no more crevasses or kind of weird snow things that you have to crawl under or fall through. Awesome stuff. No more melting snow, no water. Very cool. And night before last, that's where we were. Pretty brutal. Another beautiful day. Gorgeous. Got a guy hiked up here. It's me, it's Wednesday the 9th, about 11 o'clock. We're just headed down the trail. Just thought, saw some views up on top there, just thought before we lose them for good, see where we've been. So it's just an awesome day. Let's take a look back up the trail, and we got some blast view to the top. There you can see Rainier right between those two there. I'm not sure what the name of that peak is in front, but Rainier's way in the back, and day before yesterday we were up on top on a bivouac. It's just outstanding. Beautiful area. A lot of snow here. Normally this wouldn't be snowy, this would all be melted. But you got a few wildflowers. Still able to get up through this. outstanding. Temps are fabulous. Well, better catch up with Wednesday the 9th about 11:30, something like that. We're headed down the trail. Tim is just going to stop and check out some possible blisters here, so we'll have to check out, see what that is. How are the blisters? Don't know yet?
Sure.
Yeah. So for all of you, this is what we do. Take off the boots, take off the socks, and check what's going underneath. But hey, take a look at this. If the camera can catch it, or maybe not. Looks like, yeah. I don't know how good zoom will be, but that's the top. That was actually our route down. It disappears a little bit because of the high contrast. This is what the trail looks like. Coming down anyway. Basically, it's a lot of snow and patches that there's all snow. So we're kind of wondering what we're going to get on the Wonderland Trail as we go across, but we'll have to check it out and figure it out when we get there. Awesome day though. Blue sky. This ends our climbing leg of the trip here. What time that we got here, T? About 1:15. So we're going to head off and try and find a spot to camp tonight. We're in White River Campground. It was a longer trip, wasn't it, coming down?
Glad we're here.
Glad we're here. Well, this ends the climbing leg. It was a great climb. We're able to get to the top. Now we're get set up for the hiking leg on the Wonderland. So we'll be back and talk with you guys later. This is a campground called White River.
July 10th, 6 a.m. We're in White River Campground, getting up to leave on the backpacking leg back to Paradise. And Tim is in the tent there just cleaning stuff out of there. We got basically our equipment we're taking along. And it looks like another beautiful day. Sun, very clear skies. Be hitting the trail probably in about 45 minutes. So
It's about 8 o'clock. We're along the Wonderland Trail. You can kind of see what it looks like. It's just outstanding. Stopped about an hour down the trail. Stopped to shed a little bit of clothing here. It's a beautiful day again. But pretty soon we'll start to climb. So, our way up the trail here. Just stopped over by an awesome waterfall. Thought we'd show you what it's all about. T is hanging over the edge, so let's check it out. Kind of some of the stuff that we come across here. Awesome waterfall. Stuff happen like this all along the trail. It's just amazing. Beautiful day. And we're headed up. Somehow we have to, I think, get over that thing or around it or something. So it's about 1 o'clock on Thursday. We're heading across. It's called Panhandle Gap. It's the highest point of the Superior Hiking Trail. And we got just in this awesome bowl here. Give you a look around. Snow all day, most of the day. Sorry. And you can kind of see there's remnants of a trail here, and it kind of comes in and out of the snow. Hang in there, battery. There's T. And we are headed up those snow fields up to what's called Panhandle Gap, and hopefully there's a bit of snow work to do to get up there. Got axes and rope along, so if we need it, we'll be safe. So, beautiful day, couldn't be nicer. Light wind, I don't know, it's probably 50 degrees. See you up at Panhandle. We are up on Panhandle Gap. This is the highest point along the Wonderland Trail. Lots of snow up here. I'll kind of give you a look around. This is where we're going down. We got to kind of figure out where the trail is because it's covered with snow. You can see in the distance is Mount Adams on the left, and then along the Mount Hood or Mount Adams, and then to the left there on the way down is, I don't know if I can see it here. There's Adams and Hood is in the distance there. I'm not sure if I can be pointing to it. So zoom back. T's checking some map there to make sure we're going in the right direction. There's Rainier. You can see way up on the top there. That's where we were camping 3 nights ago. And then over this little snow lip here, I can't go over there because it's corniced and I'll fall. That's where we came up. So, all right, now we're down to do some descent. Here's T coming up. He's just been doing some route finding. Coming up, we just did a super huge steep snow pitch. Just boots and ski poles. You can see in the distance there, it's Panhandle Gap. Good job, T. The rocks. I guess you can't see where we're going, but there's a ridge, theoretically, that we're supposed to follow. So we'll check it out.
We're not going beyond that edge.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Yep, some route finding here. We're a little bit low. We're supposed to be up there, and T's thinking we're going to come down along the grass here, traverse across the snowfield, and then hook up with the trail on the ridge. You can see in the distance. I think we're going to make it. Sweet. Now look at that gorge on the backside. Isn't that awesome? Get some good views later.
Spectacular.
Hey, I caught you saying. It's Friday the 11th at about 6 a.m. I just wanted to show you where we stayed last night. It's a little hut buried in the snow at about, I don't know, 5,500 feet, called Indian Bar. There's T out there. This is what we stayed in. It doesn't have a door or anything. But nobody was here, obviously. And we came down from up on top there. You can see that out in the distance. No trail, just, I don't know, we just picked our way through. So we're gonna get packed up, head down to in here inside the Indian Bar hut. So this is where we slept. This thing was built in, I don't know, 1920 or something like that. So I slept over here on this little cot thingy, and T slept here. And we just got our junk stored up on all over. Tim's outside there. Basic amenities. We're heading down to a regular campsite today, we hope. This is to prove that we were here, and we're going to come back. Friday, July 11th, about 8 a.m. We're climbing out of the valley down below there where we were camped at Indian Bar, that hut. We're just taking a few pictures, catching a few views. Out there in the distance you can see Rainier. And we just thought we'd take a few pics here because to the right of Rainier, a little Tahoma, Rainier in the background. And you can point out our ascent route and part of our descent route as well. So it's just another outstanding day. So we're going to hopefully start dropping down into the trees a little bit more here and hopefully lose. 11th, Friday the 11th, about 9:20. Just came to an awesome spot here. Have a little break. There's T over there. Got all this bear grass stuff. This is just outstanding. Had some route finding challenges this morning. But we do know that we're somewhere between Mount Adams and Mount Rainier, so that's good enough for us. Take you over to the edge here. This is our objective, to get down here somehow. And that's the canyon that we have to descend to, so we got to figure that out. But we're going to go down this ridge down here and a couple humps, get down into the woods, which will be a lot of snow. So looking good, weather's great, we're having a good time, and we think we know where we are, and that always makes it better. Friday the 11th, about 4 o'clock, we're at Nickel Creek. This is our last campsite before we head up to Paradise. We came down from the high country and made it. It was great, really pretty wild stuff. We're kind of in the valley here, so we gotta go up there tomorrow. I don't know if you can see that. So we got a lot of climbing to do. This is kind of our digs for tonight. Say hi, Tim.
Hey, how's it going?
Excellent.
Another beauteous campsite.
Absolutely. Great day.
No bugs.
No bugs. We're just kind of getting our stuff. We, of course, come into these places and just destroy them. We got our stuff laid out here. That's outstanding.
You guys are missing something.
Yeah, you guys ought to join us, I think. Next trip around Wonderland Trail all the way around Mount Rainier. So everyone's coming along. Whoever wants to come with us and suffer. All right, we'll check with you guys later. At any rate, we get up tomorrow and head up to Paradise, and then stay the night there. It's Saturday, July 12th, at about 6:45. We are at Maple Creek Camp, about, I don't know, we're guessing. It's Saturday, about 10:28. T and I made it up from Maple Creek to this reflection lake, Tim. All right, it was brutal. Bridges out, all sorts of things out. So we're gonna kind of work our way through the snow here somehow, back up to Paradise. So it's got about 500 vertical and maybe a mile.
Couple miles.
Couple miles.
Mile and a half.
Wish us luck. We'll see you up there. Saturday, July 12th. It's Sunday, July 13th at about 6:15 a.m. We're inside or I'm inside the Paradise Lodge, and Tim is just is in the shower, so just thought before everybody got up and about, I'd take you guys for a little tour. What's around here? It might be hard to see with the camera here, but got this old lodge that's, oh man, 80, 90 years old. Here's a kind of typical gift shop thing. Yeah, it's probably isn't going to turn out, but big fireplace is huge, made out of huge beams. Piano. T and I were in here, stayed last night. This little itty bitty room. No bathroom, no shower. Kind of share the communal shower. Here's the front desk. One of the cool things about this place is the dining hall. This is awesome. So we're gonna have a little snack in here before we take off back to Seattle. It's just an old place. It's just wonderful. So I'll take you outside and we'll check out what this building looks like outside the Paradise Lodge. Kind of hard to see here, but this is what it looks like from the outside. Again, we got another beautiful day. Cloudless for 1 week. It's just extraordinary. Just take you for a little spin here. It's probably 50 degrees out, 55 maybe. Windless, just not a breeze, which is outstanding. There's a little deck overlooking a tattoo range down there. The old RMI guide hut. And there he is, sitting on a cloudless day, cloudless morning. So let's see, 6:30, we got climbers that probably have summited already. How's that for a shake in the morning? That's because I haven't had coffee. So they've probably summited. They've left at midnight. Probably on their way down, so you probably can't see them from here. But yeah, this is a lot of people staying here because it's, of course, the weekend, and
weather's beautiful and all that stuff. So yeah, just taking a look at a few more rooms here. So it's a pretty big place. I'm not sure how many people it can hold, but quite a few. But it's pretty basic. The rooms are, only some of the rooms have bathrooms and showers. Ours, of course, as I said, didn't have either. So you're kind of an odd deal. You got this little room and you're sharing a bathroom and shower with everybody on the same floor, but that's the way they used to build them back in the 20s, I guess. So that's kind of the deal. Oh, I can see, here's a little precursor to some weather coming. You can see that little lazy lenticular forming over the summit. That's an indicator of moisture coming, or other weather, let's put it that way. But having had a week of absolutely clear weather, that's something's bound to change. So here's kind of a shot too of, give you an idea how much snow's around here. Of course, it's been melting for a month, but yeah, there's a car there, so I don't know if you call that 20 feet of snow sitting on the side of the parking lot here. So there is a lot of snow and a lot of water that's going to come down into the valleys over the remaining couple months of the summer. So there's someone coming into work, and that's kind of it. I'll see what else we can find inside. It's recording right now, so working.
Well, good morning, everybody. Well, it's coming to an end. The great trip that Dan and I have just finished, it's just been fantastic. The Lord's provided us with weather that we couldn't have imagined. The experiences that we had every day were just unparalleled. We had challenges, we had difficult times in stream crossings, the bridges that were out, the landslides. The scenery that we've seen, though, is scenery that I've never ever seen before, and there are going to be some memories and some images that are just going to hang on for the rest of my life. So going to hope to be back here again someday, and probably sometime soon, maybe do some more of the Wonderland Trail if possible. That was a neat new experience for me and for Dan both, and it's just been overall just an immensely immeasurable and fond memory, and just going to take a while for it to all sink in, and again, I just can't thank the good Lord enough for being so gracious to us, to have given us what we've had today, and in a finish, and the start that we had and so on. So praise the Lord for that, and just again, can't say enough about how beautiful it is out here, and strongly encourage anybody who sees this to do the same, to come out here and enjoy this, and just a wonderful time. So I'm thankful to Dan that I was able to join him and be a part of this, and he and I have shared some fantastic times, so that I'll always treasure. So that's probably it for now. We're going to be heading out here shortly after breakfast. That's another thing that's just been great here, is the great eating after having eaten bars and freeze-dried food for about a week now. But again, just tremendous memories. So that being said, just going to pass the camera on to Dan here, and we'll go from there. So Minneapolis is next on our agenda. We're going on to White River, pack up the rest of our gear cache, and then we'll head back. So that's it for me, and hope you're enjoying this video as well. So thanks.
It's Sunday again, 13th. It's time to go back and head back to Minneapolis and back to family and friends. And T and I just wanted to say a few things and just in recap. Don't have a lot here prepared, but just want to let you guys know we had a great time. We just had wonderful weather the whole way. The climb section was fabulous, and as well as Wonderland Trail. We didn't have a day that was easy. There was always challenges every single day, whether it was climbing up on the mountain and negotiating crevasses and dealing with the wind and camping on the summit, having the ravens eat my food, losing some of our equipment on the way down, or doing all our route finding all the way back to Paradise. So, but yeah, it was a wonderful experience, and great to hang out with Tim for this week, and got through it safe. It was just great to be here and great to be with him, and appreciate everybody letting us hang out together and do this sort of stuff, because it's something we really enjoy. So with that, I guess we're just gonna try and grab a little bit of breakfast, head in the car. We got to go over to White River, which is halfway around the mountain again, back to where our cache is, and pick up our stuff, pack it all in, and head back to Seattle. Grab a flight this evening and or this afternoon, and hopefully get picked up this evening. So again, thanks everyone being with us on this trip, and hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Sunday the 13th, about 8:15. Time to head back to Seattle. Beautiful day. We'll see you again, old friend. Sunday, we're just still leaving the mountain here. Just one last glimpse here before we start heading around to the east side. And just again had a wonderful time. Looking forward to coming back again. See our old friend. So farewell. It's Sunday the 13th. Again, we're on our way back to Seattle, but had to stop at White River to pick up our cache, where we dumped off all our climbing gear. It's kind of hard to see, but we had boots and crampons and webbing and harnesses and rope and helmets and more boots and more stuff. Trying to get all this stuff in our luggage, get it on an airplane, get home. So again, another beautiful day here in sunny Washington. He's trying to get his crampons back in his bag there. Looks like that's gonna fit. Looks like he's severely out of room, so, but I'm sure it'll all fit. It sort of all did here, and we'll just do the best we can and get on the road for Seattle.